Hey YouTube, this is White with Try Dirtworks. Going to give you a walkthrough on this little demo project we got going here. First thing I want to show you is this little holly. We're going to have to be real careful with this. We got a gas line right there. You can see that yellow paint is kind of right on the edge of the tree. And we're going to get in there and cut these limbs off right here. And then kind of...
So right here, he's going to peel this away. As small as these are, this track machine can rip these branches off, and we'll end up having a nice place to grab a hold of and dig it out. So he'll dig out around it really lightly, and so he can just pull it right over top of that gas line. So we don't... All right, so Wyatt mentioned we're going to save a couple of these plants up front here. So what we're working on now is getting this ivy kind of pulled away from the stump so we can see how it interacts with the ground and see if any of these roots are going to pull on an unseen line or gas line. So it's just kind of like a little insurance policy before we really start digging in. This root shouldn't go too deep, but we just want to make sure it's not going to be caught up on anything, you know, unseen. So, all right, so Dad's got that first bush in the line here removed, and you can see we've got a nice open area to work around here and see what's going on. So he's going to keep clearing out what he can, because these are coming out really easily. But as soon as he gets enough room here to work and so we can see, we're gonna get this stump out. Now, one thing I wanted to point out here is when he's digging, if you'll notice his bucket, he doesn't have a lot of dragging motion using this joint. A lot of the power in this machine comes from this joint right here. A lot of that motion. That's where all the power is. All the power is focused on those teeth. So he's going to pry with that and just get the machine in a good base where it's not going to move around, so none of that power is lost. So he's able to pop these plants out very easily. All right, so we've mentioned this in the past couple clips here, but we've got a gas line coming right underneath this stump. So we've got it cleared out all the way around. And Dad's going to start picking away with the most powerful part of the machine. That's the tips of those fingers there. So he's going to start peeling his way around and start popping these roots off layer by layer. And see that stump just moved there. So we know we pretty much got a whip now. So he's going to keep digging out, keep clearing out these roots. He's working his way around it until this stump just pops out. But already we've got some movement on the stump. Once you get movement on the stump, you're on the tail end of it. Yeah, like he said, he's only going into the ground about 4 to 6 inches into the ground at a time. Any more than that, you're risking tearing something up. And you're losing a lot of power because you're trying to displace that much more dirt. So with just those little bitty bites, he's got a lot more power and a lot more control of what he's doing. And with that, he's not going to tear into that gas line. You know, he's taking little swipes at it and checking his hole. He'll be able to see if he's uncovered anything in that swipe or not. So he's going to keep digging at it, keep prying at it, until finally we got some movement here on this back end. We've got a long root on this backside here. We might have to chop since it's so close to the house, but we'll see how it comes out here. He's going to get a different angle here. We swap sides so he can work. There's one big root. There's another one. A lot of movement on the stump now. There it goes. And it breaks loose just like that. If you can see, this tree doesn't really have a lot of tap roots coming straight down. It just kind of stays, I don't know, what would you say, what, 8 inches?
Yeah.
Those roots don't really go deeper than 8 inches, but they spread out really far. So some of these roots we run into across the bed over there, how far they travel across the top of the ground. But he's gonna keep dropping this and dropping some dirt, so there's still dirt in this bed when we're done. And it makes it a lot lighter to carry down to the truck. So just little tips and tricks like that, and you follow his lead, and you might be operating a machine just like him one day. Hey folks, missed you with the camera here, but you can see some tracks. Instead of coming across this driveway, or I mean this walkway here, and diving off the edge, because you got a nice little maybe 3-inch drop, you come across with that track and it could dive off the edge of that concrete, you're liable to chip it and break it and crack it. You know, one wrong move on this concrete, it'll send the crack all the way across it. Got to replace that. So we opt to go through the grass whenever we can, or right here you don't have much of a lip at all, so it's a nice even transition across it. So he drove right across here into the grass and then swept in there, because we can fix this grass a lot easier than we can fix this concrete. But a lot of, all right, battery died there. What all I was saying, come across here, and a lot of time up under these walkways you'll get the ground to settle up under them, and there will be just a cavity, just an open cavity. You got air and then dirt kind of up under, and then you got your concrete. When that dirt settles, you've got a nice weak spot. Say, let's just, for example, in the middle here, you run over that with the machine, it's got nothing up under to brace it, so you put a lot of pressure on that very middle part, and that concrete can crack. And we just really do not want to replace concrete. That'll just ruin Krista. So that's kind of why we opt to, you know, this is a safe bet coming across here, so we take the safe bet here at Triad Dirt Work. Folks, got this project all wrapped up, got everything cleaned up, looking good. Everything came out really good. We even went a little extra step and got the leaves up for them, got them down to the road. Didn't take long, had 2 little hand blowers and got them all blowed up. The city does a real good job of picking these things up. But another demo job in the books, and we're actually gonna go start another one. That's the way we like them. Quick and clean. So guys, if you enjoyed this video, please hit that subscribe button, like the video, comment down below what you want to see next, or any questions. Guys, this is Wyatt with Triad Dirt Works. We appreciate you.